Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. So this is your reading on messages from your shadow self, and please take this reading as a timeless reading. And while I'm recording in the season of Scorpio, so it also resonates very much with the topic of this video itself. Okay, so this is also a mini reading series, so please take only what resonates with you. Okay, and as you can see, we have two scrapbooking system. For the first group, okay, we have the dot system, where basically all the papers are in dots and there are symbols and just wordings and oracles that I will perform our mini reading on. Okay, and then the second group will have the grid system, okay, where basically the scrapbook is on the gridding style. Okay, so I think this is really important for us to remember that life doesn't just comes with all the light and happiness and all the good fun stuff, right? And especially in Scorpio season, okay, which occurs in the late October till mid-November, okay, I guess towards the end of November as well. So I guess most of you could have experienced itself with people who have the zodiac sign in Scorpio, no matter they are in Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus even. Scorpio carries the energy of death. Okay, in the tarot cards, okay, the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, Scorpio has come across as the death card. It represents by the death card itself, and it talks a lot about death and rebirth. Okay, and so when we went through a certain things in our life that needs to be kind of like dies down, okay, because it doesn't really just dies for the sake of dying down, okay, or just asking us to surrender or letting go, but there's a certain thing that we have learned from the process itself, and that's why it's triggering the death process itself. It is not well, I guess it is quite scary for some of our viewers, but yet death is not just something like, you know, life and death in terms of us leaving our body, okay, but literally it talks about the life cycle of everything in nature have its own life cycle. So right now, with you tuning into these messages from the shadow self, I would say definitely you can treat it as knowing what exactly is being dying and being rebirthed, okay, for you as you tune into your reading. And because this shadow self of you is trying to acknowledge your experience of the dark side of yours, and as well as allowing you to understand why you celebrate the lighter side and the happiness side of yours. Okay, so however the messages will comes to you, okay, we are tuning into the universe and also your higher self to check in with your shadows. Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead and choose your pile. This is group number 1, we have the dot system scrapbook, and for group number 2 you have the grid system scrapbook. Okay, so basically I will read from the scrapbook. It's kind of like an oracle reading, and then I will pull out some of the oracle cards to relay on further messages. Okay, so now let's start with group number 1. So universe, spirit guides, ancestors of our group number 1, okay, please come in and help to relay the messages from their shadow self. What is their shadow self wanting them to know about in this moment in time of their life? Kindly guide them with kindness, love, and clarity. Okay. Group number 1. Okay, so first off, let's tune into this page of yours. So what I'm seeing, although it's BRY, I'm seeing crying definitely for group number 1. Perhaps for some of you, you are being in a transition stage right now into grieving some sort of like loss, or even like an ending of a connection, of a relation, no matter in terms of romance or even like work, or even kind of like platonic relations or some sort of... Okay, for some of you, I'm getting quite deep message. It's like the relationship of you and you. So definitely some of you is coming into a rebirth. That means a new version of yourself right now. And because of the abstract here that I'm getting, and as well as some retro items over here, it speaks to me like you are letting go of a past version of you. And currently, what is your shadow self wanting you to know now is that you are right now in the transition. And because of you letting go of the past version of you that is rigid, that is fixed, okay? I'm getting like some sort of like fixated energy is being released. And that's why you are coming into an abstract version, or some sort of like learning about your abstract, something that is non-structured, something that is fluid, something that is non-rigid, a non-rigid side of you. Okay, and indeed, this part might sound quite scary, but some sort of like I'm getting, you are building on like your past wisdom. That means you are taking all the lessons that you have learned right now, or even like the knowledge that you learned from the past, because what I'm sensing is like there are two time indication here, okay? One is this, I think it's a crotch, or what do you call that? You know, chain item. What is this? Chain clock. Okay, suddenly my vocab is out, but definitely there are two time indication here from group number 1. I'm sensing that you are grieving, you are forgiving yourself for kind of like letting time pass. And not in the terms of just letting time pass for the sake of passing time, but in terms of acknowledging and accepting that you have spent time on things that is no longer serving you right now. That means maybe for some of you, it's like you could feel that some sort of like wasting time, but this wasting time kind of like guilt or shame can no longer block you from you moving forward. Okay? Wow, this is kind of like abstract as well for me to channel your shadow self, because what I'm sensing here, okay, from this image itself, it says welcome to the wedding of, but it's called the haunted mansion, right? That means I'm getting as well, you are able to find peace in this version of you. That means this newly emerged version that you are right now feeling, that you are right now experiencing. Okay, definitely for some of you, you are still in the process of grieving, but what I'm getting more of our viewer, I would say like about 80 to 90% is kind of like already in this new version state, okay, where you can combine both of your light and shadow together. Okay, so this is what your shadow self wants you to know, that right now you might feel, okay, like a period of grieving, and then you also find yourself in a place of peace, that you are happily accepting your new version of yourself that is fluid, that is abstract, that is non-rigid. And I'm also sensing like, yes, what we call, if you have tuned into the introduction message, or even the intent of this reading itself, it talks about death and rebirth. Okay, so definitely right now, this version of you, okay, your shadow self wants to congratulate you as well, because you are definitely feeling lighter and you have space. You definitely have enough space to welcome this new version, this lighter version, and this fluid version of yours. And that it actually takes time to really culminate and see how yourself evolve during this process. And perhaps the previous version of you will judge you for taking so much time to come into this peace and balance. But right now, what your shadow self wants to let you know is that there's nothing for you to further grieve or feel guilty or feel shameful about. what you have overcome or rise above. Okay, and it's a time for you to welcome in this new version of you, this fluidity. Okay, and I'm definitely sensing this is also right now what is happening around the world, right? Like the rigidity of the system that no longer serve the well-being of the collective. Okay, they are breaking down, and we are all together, okay, collectively building a new order of living, okay, constantly. Okay, so what else? Let's read your next page. I'm sensing a lot of inquisitive energy as well, definitely. And I'm also sensing step by step learning about this new version of you with courage as well. And for some of you, I'm seeing also that you will crave to spend time in nature a lot, and even spending time with animal. And with this tiger, okay, in this image, I'm also sensing that the year of tiger, okay, according to the Chinese zodiac, which is in year 2022, is a transformative year for you. And this is confirmed by your shadow self, because right now, group number 1, when you tune in, definitely I'm sensing a lot of turbulence, a lot of change has happened in your life in year 2022. Anyway, if you are tuning in not from this year, that means whenever you are tuning in, that means this particular year is your very important year of transition, of change, of transformation. And definitely what I'm sensing as well with this alphabet in order, it took you about 7 years. Yeah, so I'm also getting with this 7 years. Okay, so maybe for some of you, it's like you are experiencing your Saturn return. Okay, perhaps it's about 28 years old for some of you. And this is confirming that your transformation and transition is right now, right here. Okay, and also I'm sensing no matter how dark you feel within yourself, okay, and I love when the reading itself, okay, because right now I have changed my position, I'm able to get some natural lighting. I just love how your reading itself, it entails the light and the shadow. Look at what we got here, right? The beautiful sunlight and the shadow here. So definitely, because in your reading, the sun and the cloud just move around. So what I'm definitely loving for you, group number 1, is that there's just a natural progression is being confirmed here. And even with this champagne itself, I'm sensing for group number 1, definitely you will, and because of the pink color, you will feel relief, a lot of like a sigh of relief, or just letting go of your heaviness of the energy as you learn more and more about this new version of you, this fluid version of you, this abstract version of you. So I'm definitely sensing that if you are not already in some sort of creative expression, okay, that means introducing more art in your life, no matter the healing arts or just expressing yourself in terms of arts, okay, like in terms of drawing, coloring, or even just enjoying really good shows, okay? Okay, what I'm also sensing as well, you might sense this intense craving of artistic expression, but in terms of some sort of quality input. Okay, you wouldn't want to just simply watch any movie just for the sake of watching or entertaining yourself. Right now, I'm sensing for group number 1, you will definitely choose things that can nurture you. No longer, well, I would say you are you will right now feel that you will be very sensitive about whatever that you hear, whatever that you take input from the outside, from the outer world. Because as your shadow self emerge, okay, from your inner world, you are able to purge in this transition process, and especially in this year that you are particularly tuning in. Definitely you have learned so much about your inner self, about your shadow, and it took, for some of you, it's like 7 years to realize this. The fastest, I would say, maybe in the past 7 months, you have, kind of like overcome certain like turbulence in your life. And right now you are getting your energetic body, you feel lighter, okay? As you continue to commit and devote yourself into learning who you are. And I'm also sensing, because of the tiger here, it's very discerning, it's very fierce. You are fierceless, you are fearless. You are fierce and fearless, okay? Definitely. Because you took step by step to claim back your power, okay? And to come into conclusion that what you really want in life, and also allowing that artistic self of yours, of you, okay, to be expressed in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, and as well to let you detach from toxic energy. Because of this pink color here, definitely I'm sensing a lot of self-love, self-care, self-worth, self-respect. And I'm even hearing for some of you, the people around you, okay, what your shadow self want you to know is that your people around you cannot believe how much you have emerged as this version of yours. And they will be just shocked. And I'm not surprised at all if you are planning for some sort of like moving out of your initial circle and you are venturing out right now in a new environment, okay? All right, so now let's pull you one card from the Candle Flames Oracle and see what else your spirit team wants you to know about your shadow self. Okay. Oh, lovely. Red candle, white suit. Okay, group number 1, you are definitely assisted by your spirit team. With the white suit itself, it represents that whatever transformation that you are taking off right now, that you are transitioning, or whatever new version that is emerging, okay, is highly protected. This is divinely guided. This is divine intervention. You must emerge, and the light just merge nicely with your shadow, and you find peace in it. And with this red candle, red itself represents the root chakra. So the root represents stability, safety, security. That means I'm also getting a lot of letting go of whatever limiting beliefs or past version of you, past connection, past circle, past lifestyle, okay? And coming into a new version of security, of stability that you find that is suitable and appropriate for you. And that is why I'm also sensing a lot of new fortune and prosperity is coming in with the number 8 here, red candle, white suit, okay? So now let's pull you another card from the Angel Number 6 Oracle. And let's see what else is your angel team wanting you to know about your shadow self. Wow, nice. I love this for you. Number 4, 5, 6. You just passed the test of distraction. Now you know exactly what is not serving you and your vision. The discomfort and negative emotions are merely signals to let you know you are not in a preferred choice or circumstance. Keep choosing what you prefer with your inner vision and stop arguing with anyone outside of you. So number 4, 5, 6 can be important for you. And again, progression, step by step. You have taken solid step to move forward. Okay, so never ever stop and argue with any people outside of your zone of your zen flow, or just outside of your vision. Okay, just never ever, take time to even bother to respond. Okay, if you just feel the like to. All right, that is totally fine. Last but not least, let's pull you one card from your spirit notification deck. Let's see. So you got the card Venus Day. Okay, 2323. Every comfort you seek outside comes from within. Let go of limiting perceptions and embrace your passion to welcome in what you are meant to experience. As you stop overthinking, which is fear-based, your imaginations naturally become your physical realities. So definitely your shadow self wants to congratulate you that you are leaving behind the version of you that is overthinking, and you are coming into the flow of your imagination that just serves you in the good mood, good vibration, and you naturally allow your imagination to become your physical reality. And again, with this red color, and as well as this element represents the fire element. I'm definitely sensing that you are right now guided by your passion, your purpose in life to move forward. There's a lot of red as well in your reading, group number 1. So very beautiful, nurturing, grounding energy, okay? Whatever that you are asking for from your whatever intent that you are tuning into this reading itself, your shadow self definitely wants to congratulate you with this red color. And as well as right now in this transition period of yours, or even just this new version that you're experiencing right now, is definitely some sort of a celebration by your spirit team. Okay, so thank you and congratulations to you. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. Okay, that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Like the video if you enjoyed this message, and definitely I wish to connect with you again in my next week. All right, take care. Bye. So hello, group number 2. Just simply, I'd like to check my, okay, it's still running, my camera. So group number 2, welcome to your reading. This is the messages from your shadow self, and you've chosen the grid system, okay? So spirit team, universe, higher self, ancestors, please come in for group number 2 and let them know what is the messages from their shadow self. What is the shadow self wanting them to know right now for group number 2? Wow, that's a lot of affirmation for you, group number 2, as compared to the previous group. I would say the previous group is more of an abstract, but right now, what I'm getting from your scrapbook. Okay, first off, if you are not already feeling, okay, this kind of like confirmation of, you know, what is happening around you, that means, okay, let me just simply read your affirmations here. Hey you, thank you. I care to know more about my good feeling every day. Seeds of heart and soul, 100% guaranteed bloom. I simply allow my dreams come true, 100% natural. Focus and have courage. Okay, I am getting, for group number 2, as you tune into this reading, there's a lot of like good news coming in already. A lot of like recognition. People are wanting to know what is happening for you, and even want to bring good news, and even want to collaborate with you. Okay, and people just wants to say, like, recognize your contribution, recognize your effort. You are definitely working on something that is truly resonate with you, because as the seeds of heart and soul. So what I'm getting from your the messages from your shadow self is that you might not recognize how much you have alchemized all those negative beliefs, all those dark side of yours. That means what I'm getting from group number 2, whenever people are faced with a certain challenge, okay, the way they deal, it could have been so much more of like complaining and just giving up, okay? But with you, group number 2, I'm sensing that you have a very good sense of understanding what you are passionate about and what you are good at. And that's why right now, as you tune into this reading, although I am also sensing a lot of like burnout or just lethargic energy, okay, and maybe you are tuning in to just get like a comforting message, you want to like just let your shadow self to tell you what happens. Your shadow self is definitely here to say that, they really, really recognize how much you have alchemized the life that you have been through, the experiences, the people, the event and circumstances. Okay, loud and clear. Hey you, thank you. You have mastered, I'm hearing as well, you have mastered a lot of murky waters, like from the more of a murky side, more of a muddy waters to a clear water here. Okay, so as I read oracle and I read signs and symbols intuitively, the left always represents the past and the right always represents the now and the future. Okay, so what I'm sensing here is that you are definitely a magician if you're not already knowing. That means you are very good at alchemizing, very good at changing your thoughts and mindsets and behavior. You're very versatile, very adaptable to your situation, which your shadow self really wants you to acknowledge this. And sometimes to the extent that you wanted to teach, or just people just love listening from you and inspired by how you deal with certain situation. And you will just find that you are a natural teacher, you are a natural leader. Because why have you been in this position? Because you care to know more about your good feeling. And the good feeling is that of a guiding star to you to move forward in your life. And that's why you transform a lot by simply tuning in to what feels good to you. And from that, you have a lot of story to tell. Yeah, you have a lot of story to tell. You have a lot to teach others and inspire others. Because you care to know how to feel good, what feels good. And you understand what actually feels good to you is the key to opening up success. Okay? This is like kudos, okay? This is like well done from your shadow self, definitely, group number 2. And what I'm sensing right now is like you will feel, if you are not already seeing it in the physical realities, the energy is coming in for you, group number 2. Because I'm sensing that I'm hearing 10 months, and even from last year, October. Okay, group number 2. For some of you, you have been working on a certain project or projects. Okay, for some of you, definitely I'm sensing a hustler energy. Okay, but this energy is blooming. It's blooming, is bearing fruits, because I'm sensing seeds of heart and soul. It's a guaranteed bloom from your spirit team, from your shadow self. Even your spirit guides, okay, of a higher vibration is also coming in to just make sure that your shadow self relay this message to you, is that whatever that you have transformed, yet you have alchemized, whatever limiting belief that you have breakthrough, okay, is giving you the success and is bearing fruit, definitely. Whatever that you have worked on since last October, or just simply for the past 10 months time, is 100% giving you the profit, whatsoever return that you are searching or looking for. For some of you, if it's not material gain, I'm sensing definitely nurturing a relationship. Okay, that means within the past 10 months, or even since last year October. Okay, depending on when you are tuning in. Okay, of course this is like being recorded in November 2022, but as we intended this reading to be timeless, so that means whatever timing that you are tuning in, is like whatever that you have worked since last October. Okay, it's bearing fruit. Whatever intention, be it people, be it projects, be it your work, your career, your business, okay, even your family life, whatever that is resonating with your heart and your soul, deep down in your heart core, something that you have no doubt and you need no validation from others, is going to give you the result, the success. And I'm hearing a lot of like applause. And because of the yellow as well, the yellow also reminds me of the color gold. So gold color represents royalty. Okay, maybe some of you is like you are getting like your intellectual property being being properly copyrighted for yourself, and maybe you are selling some sort of like your story or your IP. Or, yeah, definitely I'm getting like royalty, intellectual property vibe. A lot of intellectual things. And as well, for some of you, it's like if you are cultivating a certain relationship or a bond or connection, it is definitely giving you like a long-term success. And because of you, group number 2, you are getting a lot of like nature element here as well. So I'm sensing that you along this process of alchemizing, because whatever that you're working on resonate with your heart and just deeply hit you to your core value, to your core. I'm sensing no matter how kind of like challenging the outer world could have perceived what you have been through, because you are working on something that is you. That is you. That means you need no validation from others. You have no doubt. That means whatever challenges you are able to just keep going on, overcome, rising up, and boom, bloom. And it's like suddenly, however it doesn't make sense, now suddenly it makes sense. Okay, I simply allow my dreams come true. And I'm also sensing like, yes, there's a possible, it's not just possibility, because I'm getting more of like you are right now reaping what you sow. That means along the process, okay, what your shadow self wants you to know, that although along the process you could have been tested, and by your spirit team or your passion or whatsoever, by the society, right? But you have stayed true to yourself. And when you stay true to yourself, that means you honor what is true to you. You honor you. Okay, when you honor you, what is natural to you, it's meant to bloom. It's meant to like bud up. It's like, because it is yours, you are no longer giving your energy or attention towards something that is not you. And when you are honoring you, things just, and you allow that flow of energy of life force to simply comes in. That means it's just like a seed that is meant to grow into a tree, right? A seed that is meant to bear fruits. You are seeing your fruits right now, right here. And if you're not already sensing it, that means you will just feel that there's a kind of like energy coming in, but you kind of like cannot grasp exactly what is yet, okay? Because for some of you, I'm also sensing it's like you can feel it already, but your spirit team is definitely saying like, this is guaranteed, like a recognition is coming in for you. Okay, in whatever success term that you are seeking of. And for some of you, it's like even better. Okay, the outcome is even better. So right now, your shadow self just wants you to just focus and have courage in whatever that you are pursuing at, and just trust in the unfoldment of the process. And I'm also getting for you is like, what I'm getting is, do not just hold on or attach yourself too much on the outcome or the output itself, because the whole unfoldment process is what matters. The whole experience itself, okay, is what matters. And when you are able to just let go of the limiting perception of just seeing the output or the outcome itself, you will suddenly find yourself experiencing outcomes and output every moment. Okay, this is what I'm getting for you. It's quite a strong message, and it's something that you have worked for the last 10 months, or even like for since last October. Okay, so right now let's pull you some one card from the Angel Number Says Oracle. Okay, let's see what is your message. Wow, beautiful. You got a very spiritual number 7. Perfection in energy, self-realized heaven, dreams fulfilled in energetic field. Yeah, definitely for some of you, I'm getting like you will feel the energy is surrounding already, and it's like the universe is just simply showing you surprises, okay, here and now. I'm sensing like, if you are not seeing the physical result already, then I'm getting like a 3 months time, okay, as you tune from this reading that you're tuning in, okay. Vision is clear, progress is assured. With number 7, it reminds me also as the Chariot card from the tarot deck, okay. That means for whatever things that you are working on right now is definitely going to give you the outcome, the fruits that you are seeking. And for some of you, I'm getting even better, okay. So just continue to tune into this resonance, this energy of resonance, okay, and come into the flow of natural occurrence. Whatever that is meant to be let go, surrender, let go. Don't hold on, don't control. Just let things come in like the ebbs and flow, okay. So now let's pull you another card from the Spirit Notification deck. Okay, Jupiter Day, which governs, where it refers to Thursday, where planet Jupiter rules the day, okay? So your angel number could be 2222, or even the timing 2222 is important to you. How much trust you have in your situation is how much realities are working in your favor. Take your attention and let go those that is not serving you to trust. Luck is on your side as you lean on your trust. You are stepping into greater fortune now. Your spirit guides. Wow, I'm loving this for you and group number 1 because both of you are getting the fire element. A lot of passion, a lot of transformed energy with passion and purpose and in moving forward. Okay, so definitely you are driven. You will feel safe and secure to drive forward, to move forward. Okay, what else? Let's pull you one last card from the Candle Flames Oracle deck and let's see. Okay, wow, you got number 6. Indigo candle sparkles, and that's why I'm sensing a lot of like excitement is happening. For some of you, you are definitely going for some sort of like celebration, like award ceremony, some sort like that. Or simply just you will have a lot of family gathering, like intimate circle gathering I'm getting. Okay, because you got number 6, I'm sensing that you are highly assisted. Right now, whatever happens, it feels like you are highly assisted by a force outside of you. But it tells me also like because of you working on your shadow, working on whatever limiting beliefs and breaking through all those limiting and negative beliefs, you are definitely in tune with your divine source. That means your universal life force. And you are emerged. You have emerged. You are breaking free from whatever the past version of you. And you are celebrating a lot of success. And with the indigo itself, it correlates with our third eye. That means you are able to see beyond the version and the perception of others have on you. That means you are able to tune into your vision. Okay, and people, yeah, that's what I'm getting, like people will be surprised to see your success after success. And you yourself, you will surprise yourself too. Okay, wow, amazing energy in group number 2. And I'm just loving this number 6 and 7 appearing in your reading as well. I hope you enjoyed your reading. These are the messages that I got from your shadow self. So definitely please like the video if you enjoyed the content, and I wish to connect with you again in our next video. Alright, take care and bye.